Tomorrow.
What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is boy Jamari here once again. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamari here once again, and we're here to review this week's episode of Scandal. And I know this review is coming out relatively late, but it was the only chance. I've been going here and there and everywhere, and every time I thought to do the video, I was way too tired, and I would have been up on here So then I had to watch it again. I watched it when it first aired, but I had to watch it again just kind of refresh my memory and things. So if y'all notice, I don't know if this is going to be a trend every episode at the very beginning of it, but if it is, I think it's going to be kind of funny, or I like it so far, is they start off every episode with Sally Langston, old bitter looking ass, talking about lovers of liberty. Her and her shady ass, what is it called? The Liberty Report or something like that? I'm like, okay, all right. So we start off the episode where the last one ended, where pretty much the cat's out the bag, at least to the public, and people are wondering if these photos and whatnot are true about Olivia and Fitz being together. And we see Olivia looking like she's about to have a fucking panic attack. Like she's looking around like in that lip quiver from for the gods, like. Lord, I tell you, I love this with Kerry Washington, dude. I mean, I really, really do. So now the truth is out, and I can never remember that name of the lady who is Fitz's new chief of staff, the blonde chick, Ellen DeGeneres' wife. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. Oh, hold on. But I'm just gonna call her the blonde chick because I just don't know her name. But anyway, she and Abby are in the president's office, and he tries to tell Olivia, "No, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go handle some things. I'm gonna be right back. Don't move." And so they're like, "We need to give a statement because everybody's out there hounding, and people don't want to know what you have to say, and blah blah blah." And basically, he's like, "Well, okay, we're gonna make a statement, but I have to wait for Olivia." And Abby's like, "Well, what are you talking about? Like, we don't need a statement. You need to make a statement now." She's like, "No, if a statement is gonna be fucking made, it's gonna be me and Olivia." And so now the blonde chick is up here having a panic attack, like, "Oh my god!" And so this is gonna be marked in history, the first time that a president's mistress and the president speak out against each other. And Abby's like, "Girl, Olivia's not gonna be standing in no podium, giving out no secrets to nobody. That's why I ain't impressed." So, and then when the president goes back to where Liv was, she dipped. She's gone. And he's like, "Where the fuck are you at?" She's like, "Don't you call me, I'll call you. I have to fix some shit." I'm just like, okay, Liv, what's your plan, girl? I'm trying to figure out what this bitch is trying to do. So, excuse me. She meets at Quinn's house. Now, Quinn is ready. Okay, Quinn's at the door with her pistol and everything. And Liv is like, "Calm down, it's just reporters, not a goddamn assassin." Shit, what's the difference these days? But anyway, so Quinn is trying to be like, "Okay, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to, do you want some tea? Do you want a blanket? Like, what do you need me to do?" And she's like, "What do we have?" Quinn's like, "Huh?" "What are you talking about? Like cases, stuff that I need to work." And Quinn is like, because it's like when something is obvious and you're trying to figure out, you're trying to help somebody and they just trying to dodge it and you don't really know what to do. That's where Quinn was at that moment. So next scene, we have Melly is sitting in the office and Fitz is like, "What are you doing here? Like, what the fuck?" And Melly's on this whole, "So that's how you're gonna play this game? You just, do we have to go through this whole formality?" I'm just like, what's this bitch talking about? And he's like, "Why are you here, bitch? I ask you again, why the fuck are you here?" So she's like, "All right, we're gonna do it the hard way." So she wants an apology. And Fitz is like, "The fuck for?" And she's like, "So you just don't get it. You thought by kicking me out, bringing Olivia in here, it was just gonna make, everything better, and the world was just gonna open up and everything was just gonna be magically better and all this shit." Well, what you didn't realize is what's happening to her is the same thing that happens to all of us who live in this White House. We become a fucking statue. We're no longer a human being. We're spectacles. We have no feelings. The public doesn't give two fucks. But the public just wants, is interested in the scandal and the ratings of it all. So she will now be forever known as America's mistress. And she's like, I want you to apologize because that fucking divorce papers was fucked up. And what we're gonna say is once you apologize, then I can fix everything. We can say that, me and Liv are great friends. She was here on White House grounds late at night because she was here with her boyfriend, somebody that was a friend of yours, similar build and all these things. And so you can just, we can both go out there as a team and just say that we're fine, we've never been better. And Fitz is like, as she's sitting up there talking about that, she's like, you know what, bitch, you almost had it. You were good. You almost had it. But leaking those photos was fucked up. She's like, wait, what? Who? What? What are you talking about? And he tried to give the whole elaborate thing, like how she leaked the photos. She's like, look, think about it. Like, if I leaked the photos, I mean, people would, maybe feel sorry for First Lady Grant, but people would think that Senator Grant is weak and can't keep a man. And he's like, nobody gonna want to elect a bitch that can't get laid. I'm like, is that true? I'm thinking like, would the fact that somebody can't keep a relationship really skewer your vote for them for office? I don't really think so, but that's what she's thinking. So Fitz gets pissed at her because, it's all about the election and all this other stuff. So he says, just get the fuck out. Again, for the second time. And Jake brings Huck in with Quinn to try to figure out this whole Olivia situation. Quinn wasn't having it. Okay, it was like, what the fuck is he doing here? And he tried to say, he's fixed, he's with me, and this, that, and the fourth. She was like, I don't think so. If I need somebody to, go to a bus and kill all 12 people and cut their heads off, then I'll call Huck. But until then, you can keep him. But he kept trying to say, oh, he's fixed, he's fixed. Oh, okay, so Olivia starts this new case for whatever reason she has that she feels she needs to work or distract herself. Some guy was alleged to kill his father, and his stepmother hired Olivia to find him because he's run away, he's missing. Honestly, I really could care less about this particular this part of the story. They found him. They hounded him down in the casino. Olivia and Jake. The whole time he was trying to figure out a way to escape, and then they went to this diner, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna just go to the bathroom, relax. I'm just gonna go take a piss." And I don't know how either they just didn't see it. They showed like a shot of it in the camera, but I'm like, I don't know how the characters didn't see it. Like, he's leaned over and talked to this girl, I guess, as she was picking up her phone, and he pretty much told her like, "Hey, that's Olivia Pope from the news." And so she gets up and she's like, "Oh my God, are you Olivia Pope?" And then it just becomes this whole thing. And so now people are swarming around Olivia. Jake of course, has to, bum rush and elbow people through the crowd just to get to her and get her out of there. While they're doing all that, old boy slips out, goes to his house. They find him and they call the cops. And he pretty much he ended up killing his father because he was writing bad checks in his name, and he was going to take him out of the will, and not his not his stepmom, and he just killed him for it. That's pretty much what the whole case is about. That's really not even why we're here. The cases are cute, but in all honesty, it's a distraction from what the real story is going on around it. So Abby, the whole time she was been dealing with these press. They've asked him all types of questions about the president, like what the president gonna do. Is rumors about him and Olivia true? Like and then she just keeps dodging these questions, just trying to come with answers just to shut these people up. And then that one black chick, she was out there getting sassy. She was like, "You're not even gonna answer our questions anyway, so why are we even bothering?" So she gets a call from Cyrus, and Cyrus is just like, having a field day with this shit. Cyrus loves, pull strings and manipulate. So he pretty much is like, be the adult. Like, Fitz is just nothing but a big baby. What do babies do? This, that, and forth. Making all these baby metaphors. And Abby's just like, what? What are you talking about? He just kept saying, be the adult, be the adult. Basically, take matters into your own hands. Fuck what Fitz talking about. Fitz say he ain't gonna make a statement without Olivia. Well, we're gonna say that he made a statement, and you're just gonna be the one to deliver that statement. So she made a statement about the president's marriage, how they're handling it very well. They're a team. Mellie's still living in the White House, and Fitz is just watching this like, what the fuck is she doing? And then the blonde chick, you know whose name I can't remember, goes to her and is like, the only reason I'm not firing you is because it would make it look bad and stir up fire for the more of the scandal, so bitch, you're lucky. And so now she's sitting up here freaked out, like, oh shit, what did I just do? I told y'all about the whole story about the boy, the case, all that shit. We don't even need to revisit that. So Abby pretty much explains, after they went through the whole case file or whatever, Abby pretty much explains to Fitz, like, you know, Olivia's never going to live the life that you want her to live. Like, I don't think he understands that the way that she lives is kind of, even though she's a public figure, she's still, you know, relatively private. And if she is with you, it's not going to be the same. That's not the kind of life she wants, where everybody's following her everywhere, everybody's in her face, flashing cameras, all that stuff. Like, she don't really want that. She may not be, you know, able to tell you that, but that's just what it is. And, you know, Fitz is just like, wow, I guess you're right. It's like, I guess you're right. And so earlier in the episode, they were, you know, shut up. Can't no dog bark without you trying to sit there and have a fight with him. God damn. Earlier in the episode, Fitz was sending out David Rosen to, you know, do security checks on Melly's computer and whatnot. And this is the part I don't think I followed. So he did scans on the computer and emails and whatnot, and he gave the report to Abby. And somehow Abby figured out who it was that leaked the photo. So I guess they did it under Melly's name, but I guess it proved somehow that it wasn't really Melly. So Abby goes to the blonde chick, and it's like, you leaked those photos of Olivia and Fitz. And she's like, excuse me? She's like, you wanted to get back at Melly because that's the person that she hates the most. You know all her key codes, you know all her passwords, so you can make it look like it was her, and you just wanted to frame her. And so she was like, she closed the door. She's like, what do you want? My job? Do you want me to die? What do you want? She was like, do you want me to be your bitch now? And she's like, no, I just want to be equals. I don't want to work for you. I want to work with you. And I'm like, I feel like making her your bitch would be more fun, but whatever. And so now I guess they're going to be working together. I'm not sure what Abby had in plan with this, but okay. But then we get to this last scene, girl. So Fitz calls Olivia. I don't know if that was a voicemail or it's just one of them conversations where he just talks and she just listens and sobs and quivers her lip on the other end. But he's like, you know, I get it. You don't want this. I'm going to bring Melly back to the White House. And, you know, I'm just going to deny all of Sally's rumors, and we're just going to let this go away. So she's sitting there crying, you know, like I said, quivering with that lip. And her and Jake are driving, and they're just sitting there. He's like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. But then she gets out, and of course, you know, paparazzi swarms on her, you know, like mad people. And everybody keeps asking her, are you the president's mistress? Are you the president's mistress? And it turns around, goes into slow motion. And I thought it was going to end right there. And I'm just like, okay. We pretty much know she's not going to, what she's not going to say. And then this bitch starts around, yes. No, bitch, this is not what you're supposed to do. This is not the role you're supposed to play. She just sat there and just straight up like, yes, I'm casually fucking the president. I sure am. I'm just like, oh my God, Livy, what the fuck did you just do? So that was the episode, y'all. So I'm very interested to see how this shit's gonna all play out. We gonna see. We are going to see. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm about to go ahead and get into this How to Get Away with Murder review. I had to watch that again. And this is going to be put up right after this one. Or they're probably going to be put up around the same time depending on loading speed. But thanks again for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.